that seems kind of surreal and kind of crazy to hear those words coming out of my mouth, because it seems like it was not that long ago before we were sort of at the deepest part of the valley in the outlook on America here. And now it all seems, it all of a sudden seems like, hey, a new day might be dawning, and there might be a lot of improvements that can be made in actually a relatively short amount of time. So, what is this new day dawning in America that we're talking about? Well, I would say if we break it down into intangibles and tangibles, the intangibles, it's just leadership. It's just leadership. The only thing that's changed so far, there'll be other things that'll change. There'll be positions of the government that had required leadership that will no longer require that, because possibly that entire governmental function may no longer exist, which could be great in some cases, or maybe even a lot of cases, but they all exist today. The only thing that's changed so far is leadership. Not just the president, but it starts there, and then the president starts to make his appointments, and they start to make theirs. That's all leadership. The only thing that has changed so far is leadership, and yet it feels like a new day has dawned and is dawning, and that is the case. But that's the intangible. Like when we're talking about a new day in America, all we're really talking about here is the leadership has changed, and most people seem to think the new leadership is a better way forward. The tangibles, you're talking a day or two in, Hamas is calling for an end to the war. China is saying they want improved relations. The EU is saying they want to buy their oil from America instead of Russia. You know how big a deal that is? Just that one alone, just that one is a big deal. Putin open to peace talks. Yep. Putin has been open to peace talks.